These days, stress has become a part of our lives. Job stress, financial stress, and emotional stress. When we are stressed, the body undergoes physiological changes, which are usually temporary, and when a stressor disappears, everything will return to normal. But what if we are constantly stressed? Long-term stress can cause permanent changes in the body and endanger mental and physical health. In this video, we want to see if stress causes cancer or not. So stay with me until the end of the video. Hello everyone, my name is Titi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here to continue our journey together and have a better life. In this video, we are going to talk about this whether stress is carcinogenic or not. There is little evidence that stress directly causes cancer. However, when we are stressed, it becomes more difficult to take care of the body and stay healthy. Have you ever noticed what you do when you are stressed? We are used to unhealthy activities. When we are stressed, control our stress such as smoking or overeating. Or in other words, we use these unhealthy habits to deal with stress. The problem is that, according to research, all these unhealthy habits have been linked to an increased risk of cancer. Stress can weaken the immune system. One of the theories about the relationship between stress and cancer is that a person is exposed to more risk due to a weak immune system. Living with chronic stress for a long time can weaken a person's immune system. The role of the immune system is to protect the body against disease and infections. Therefore, a weak immune system can make a person susceptible to cancer. In the year 2017, a study was conducted on the impact of stress in the workplace on men with prostate cancer. And the researchers conclude that there is a link between exposure to long-term stress at work and an increased risk of developing prostate cancer before the age of 65. According to some research, stress causes the disease of people with cancer, especially breast cancer, ovary, or large intestine relapse. When a person is stressed, the body increases the production of hormones such as norepinephrine. It seems these hormones stimulate the growth of cancer cells. Stress may cause cancer to return, while no research can prove definitively stress directly causes cancer. According to some research, stress can cause cancer to return even after years of recovery. Human research has been inconclusive to prove this claim, and in most cases, scientists understand why cancer returns after successful treatment. They have no clue. However, many experiments have been conducted on animals that prove the direct link between stress and cancer. Is the level of stress detectable? In general, we have two types of stress: acute stress and chronic stress. Acute stress is temporary stress. When we get to the bus late, or you suddenly get involved in a fight or argument, you experience acute stress. Chronic stress is a form of stress that it takes weeks or even months. Chronic stress is also called long-term stress. This type of stress can have a negative effect on health. Symptoms of chronic stress include anxiety, nausea, concentration problem, and weight change. When diagnosing chronic stress, doctors about stressful factors in life and how the person reacts to these factors will be questioned. There are no specific medical or diagnostic tests to diagnose chronic stress. But if the doctor suspects cancer, usually cancer screening tests prescribed such as blood tests and imaging. After performing these tests to confirm that does the person have cancer or not, a biopsy may also be required. Biopsy means a sample is taken from the tissue of the suspected cancer area. Then the pathologist examines this sample to see are there cancer cells in this tissue or not. In the next step, we must know what strategies are there to deal with stress in cancer. The best way to deal with stress and prevent cancer is to make sure your body and immune system are always in optimal health. You cannot always prevent stressful events from happening, but you can control stress with ways below are some effective ways to deal with stress. Practicing yoga and meditation. Some research finds yoga and meditation very useful for dealing with stress. You don't need to be an expert to get started. Watch beginner yoga and meditation videos. It's a good starting point. Talk to a psychologist. Most of the time, sources of people's stress are emotions. In such a case, getting rid of the stressful factor becomes more complicated. In this situation, talking to a psychologist can be useful. The psychologist will teach you stress management methods. Enough sleep. Being stressed and not sleeping well is harmful. Are you stressed? So you can't sleep well, and because you don't sleep well, stress remains in you. Set a specific time for sleep and put away all devices that emit blue light. Stress damages the body and immune system. Having enough sleep gives the body time to repair itself. Finally, in response to the question of whether stress causes cancer, we must say no. Stress does not directly cause cancer, but it weakens the immune system. A weak immune system cannot protect the body well against carcinogens. Occasional stress is also not something you want to worry about. You just have to be careful. Don't turn this stress into chronic stress. Try to identify and eliminate the source of your stress. Now you say you are also stressed. When are you most stressed? You have done something to control this stress. Write me in the comments. Thank you for being with me. Take care all of your moments.